What's good, everybody? It's Trims by Cartier, and today I'm going to be walking you guys through a basic facial using the home face facial products. Okay, you guys stay tuned and let's get to it. All right, so after I drape the client or whatever, I'm going to lay the client back and start applying some steam. The reason why I do this first is so that this can actually help break down the oils and dirt that are on the client's skin. Then I'm going to place a warm steam towel over it. And what I'm doing here with the towel is testing the temperature with my forearms to see if it's too hot, because you don't want to end up burning the client or making the client feel uncomfortable. So after that, I'm going to ensure that it is at a decent temperature for the client, and I'm going to fold the towel over the client's face. And while that's sitting, the steam will be blowing as well to help further break down the oils and the dirt in the skin, so that when I go with the daily wash, it'll help break down and clean the client's skin. So I'm gonna let this sit for a few moments, let the client relax before I go to the next step. So here at this particular point, I have my face wash, and what I'm going to do is take the towel off the client's face, and I'm going to apply the facial wash on the client's forehead, both cheeks, and on the chin. Doing it this way actually helps to distribute the product evenly. And I'm going to use a sponge, a moist sponge, and then I'm going to use a small circular motion to help clean the client's face. I'm going to make several passes over the client's face to ensure that the client's skin is clean, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not being too rough. I'm actually light-handed at this particular point, and all I'm doing at this particular point is further breaking down the oils and the dirt on the client's face and trying to get it as clean as possible. I'm not being too harsh. I'm trying to make sure that I'm being light-handed as much as possible, and I'm trying to make sure that I cover all areas. And as I'm doing this, I am allowing the steam to still do its work and further breaking down that process and keeping the face moist. And after this particular process, I'm going to apply another steam hot towel. So now that I'm done with using the sponge, I'm going to apply a steam hot towel. I'm going to fold it over the client's face, and I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes. And as I let it sit, I'm still going to allow the steam to work. I'm trying to make sure that the client is comfortable as possible and that they can breathe as well. You don't want to make the client feel uncomfortable in this particular state. They should be as relaxed as possible. So now that I let that sit for a little while, I'm gonna go ahead and take the towel and wipe the excess product off of the client's face. I'm going to be gentle with this process. I'm going to take my time, not rush it. I'm going to ensure that I get all the product off because it will ensure that the skin is actually clean. And in this process, I'm going to leave the steam running while I wipe the face off. And once I'm done wiping the face off, I will stop the machine and begin the next process. Now, I would like to say here at this particular point, this particular service can add about $15 to $20 to your service. If you would like to add it to your services or whatever, it takes probably like 10 to 15 minutes to do this whole process from the beginning to the end. And that can take if you charge $35 for a haircut, it can take it up to $50 if that's what you pursue to do. So here I am adding the toning mist to the face, and I'm just letting that sit and dry a little bit. And then I'm going to take some moisturizer, which is my last step, and I'm going to apply it to the client's forehead, chin, and the cheeks. I'm going to go ahead and rub this particular product in by massaging the face, making sure that I'm using the tips of my fingers, not my nails or not the palm of my hand. I'm only using my fingers in this particular process, and I'm making sure that I'm spreading the product evenly. I'm just massaging the face, bringing the blood back to the face, and making sure that I'm applying the product evenly throughout the client's facial. So if you guys learned anything or you have any questions, just hit me in the comment section and I'll be glad to get back with you guys on that. This particular service can take your haircuts to the next level, okay? Or your service, I'll say, to the next level. A lot of people aren't doing facials and stuff like that. They're just doing haircuts. But I would suggest that if you're serious about barbering, you know what I'm saying, you need to elevate your craft, gain some wisdom and knowledge, gain some more skills so that you can, add more money to your pockets. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you like and share this particular video. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to know, and I'll be glad to, show you guys and give y'all the content that y'all looking for. I appreciate it, and y'all take it easy. And remember, let's get to work.